Good morning. I'm on day 3, and I've been thinking a lot about um, establishing routines. Again, with the idea of filling up my day with the things that are productive and not giving myself very much downtime to go check out what snacks might be in the kitchen. I got to thinking that routines are really healthy things. I know we can't always keep them, but if we have some really good routines in place when we get stressed um, or out not having very much time, if we have our routines, the things that we always do to fall back on, it just kind of helps keep that continuity of just continuing from one task to another, doing productive things instead of being derailed and paralyzed and heading to the kitchen, for emotional eating, which is, again, something I struggle with. So much of all of this idea for me came out of the movie Super Size Me and even the Julie and Julia movie. They both kind of had that concept of, if you do something for consistently over a period of time, what is the result of that? And the Super Size Me movie really made me think about, gosh, we all were horrified at how awful this man's life became just by eating, poor nutrition and for only 30 days, how big of a difference it could make. So I got to thinking, well, gosh, what if you did all the right things for 30 days? And that's what motivated me to want to do something like this, to just put 30 days together. Anyone can do something for 30 days. So I thought, if I can do something for 30 days and form good habits, I'm hoping that the results of that will be motivating enough to make me want to continue. So therefore, in the idea of establishing productive habits, I started thinking of making a routine. And the times during the day that, obviously fit a routine is in the morning when you first wake up, and probably at night, a bedtime routine, going to bed. So I remember seeing Angelina Jolie in an interview once, and she was talking about how she is the personality type that gets up and accomplishes 10 things before she has breakfast in the morning. She's a doer. She's a non-procrastinator and obviously a thin eater. So borrowing from her, I started thinking that I could formulate some productive things to get up and do, maybe even before breakfast in the morning. So I decided to put in my routine, my very first thing is, before I even get out of bed, I have a neck roll that if I just lay and put this under my neck for 20 minutes, I was told by a wonderful chiropractor that actually would help a lot with stress and migraine headaches that I sometimes have. And so I do it. When I have done it, I feel great. I want to get to where I'm doing it every morning. I just use that 20 minutes of time to pray and ask God to order the steps of my day, and ask Him what projects kind of just form the plan of my day. And if I have any downtime or extra time that I might normally go to the kitchen, that what could I do instead? What projects could I have ready and waiting for me? So it's just a no-brainer. I don't even have to think about it. I just go start working on that pile of papers, or that, cleaning out that drawer, or whatever. So so I'm going to put that in my morning routine. And then the next thing, I like to weigh every morning. I weighed this morning and I was 3.5 pounds down on day 3. I did fast yesterday. My husband and I are we're making some decisions about some back surgery for him. So I committed yesterday to just fasting for that, as well as it's just a good cleansing. It's just kind of a good start. So I know that was kind of an unusual weight loss for one day, but it's sure a great start, and I feel good. So that's my second thing I'm going to do every morning, is weigh in. And then I wanted to just incorporate sit-ups. Right after I weigh in, I started doing sit-ups a while back. I started with 15, and I've worked up to 40 now. And so I'm excited to try to get my flat tummy back. And I thought that doing sit-ups, as part of my daily routine doesn't take very long, 4 minutes, and I can do it pretty easily in my own room. So that is going to be part of my morning routine. And then at that point, I'll probably get dressed and go for my walk with my dog. Yesterday I did say that I walked 2 miles. Again, that is just something that I've built up to. I am wanting to get consistent at it, doing it every day. But as by way of encouragement, I also want to say that when I first started walking and I had more weight than I do now, just getting around the block, I had a foot injury, and so I really want to encourage that anything is better than nothing. And so, if you can't do 2 miles right away, I just started with going around the block, and that just got me out in the fresh air and gave me some motivation. So anyway, I'm going to do my walk next and then come home. And something that I've always wanted to do is skincare. So my Fantastic 5 that I was talking about, my goals, skincare, especially for my face as I get older, I'm 51 years old, I want to take care of my face. And I have a skincare that actually my husband actually sells in his office, so it's very available to me, and there are all kinds of my friends and people who come into our office to use the skincare system, and they look great because they use it consistently. So how sheepish do I feel when I have this available and I just haven't made it a consistent habit? So that is one of my Fantastic 5 goals that I want to put into my day, is just a consistent skincare regimen. It's kind of a silly thing, but I know ultimately when I use the skincare, I feel better about myself. I also, my own little thing is, in our office we also sell lengthening eyelash products. And again, I have that available. I have friends that have beautiful eyelashes because they've used the product. I have it sitting in my drawer but haven't used it. So that is going to be my little thing, kind of a treat to myself that I'm going to put into every day as my normal routine. And as I think as you start to feel better about yourself, that it fuels the motivation to carry on and to continue on. So if I can put some of those little things that over time could really build up into, really being a neat treat to have in my life, then why wouldn't I? I guess that's the big question. Why haven't I done this earlier? It's like the commercial that says I spent far too much time being fat. I kind of feel that way. I've spent far too much time procrastinating and being unorganized, and what a great opportunity to be able to turn it around and actively decide what I want in my life rather than just letting it happen to me. So those are kind of my goals for my routines. The skincare is in the morning and the evenings. One other thought, brushing your teeth fits in there too, and I thought I'd throw in flossing my teeth to make my dentist happy. He says I don't floss enough, so why not take care of my teeth and just promote good overall health care all the way around. So that's my thought for the day, and I'm going to start implementing that today, as well as going for my walk and my quiet time. And then I think today's going to be a laundry day, so that's where I'm going to put my energy into getting my laundry under control. So thank you.